What if I told you that the most dangerous flashpoint in the world today is not Ukraine, not the Middle East, but a small island just 100 miles off China's coast, Taiwan? An island with 23 million people, a self-governing democracy, and the center of a geopolitical storm that could reshape the global order. So the question is simple: why does the United States seem willing to protect Taiwan at almost any cost? The answer is not emotional. It is strategic. First, geography. Taiwan sits at the heart of what strategists call the first island chain. This chain stretches from Japan to the Philippines, forming a natural barrier that limits China's access to the wider Pacific Ocean. If Taiwan were controlled by Beijing, China's navy would gain direct, unrestricted access to the Pacific. That would dramatically alter the balance of power in Asia. For Washington, Taiwan is not just an island, it is a strategic anchor in a larger containment architecture. Second, technology. Taiwan produces more than 60% of the world's semiconductors, and nearly 90% of the most advanced chips. The company TSMC alone manufactures chips that power iPhones, data centers, artificial intelligence systems, and even advanced weapons. If China were to gain control of Taiwan's semiconductor industry, it would gain enormous leverage over the global economy. For the United States, this is not just about military strategy, it is about economic security. Third, credibility. Since World War II, America has built a network of alliances across Asia, Japan, South Korea, the Philippines. If Washington abandons Taiwan, allies may begin to question American commitments. In geopolitics, credibility is currency. Losing Taiwan could send a message that U.S. security guarantees are negotiable. That risk extends far beyond Taipei. But here's where things become complex. Officially, the United States follows the One China policy. It does not formally recognize Taiwan as an independent country. At the same time, under the Taiwan Relations Act of 1979, America is committed to helping Taiwan defend itself. This is called strategic ambiguity. The U.S. does not clearly say whether it would intervene militarily, but it deliberately avoids ruling it out. Why? Because ambiguity deters both sides. It discourages China from invading, and it discourages Taiwan from formally declaring independence. This delicate balance has preserved peace for decades, yet tensions are rising. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province, where unification is considered a core national interest. The U.S., on the other hand, frames its position around stability and deterrence. Neither side wants war, but neither side wants to appear weak. So is America really protecting Taiwan at any cost? The reality is more nuanced. Washington's primary goal is not war, it is deterrence. By strengthening Taiwan's defenses, increasing military cooperation in the region, and deepening economic ties, the U.S. aims to make the cost of invasion too high for Beijing. This is not about ideology alone. It is about maintaining a balance of power in Asia. If Taiwan falls, the strategic map of the Indo-Pacific changes overnight. If Taiwan remains autonomous, the current order, however tense, continues. The future of Taiwan is not just a regional issue. It is a test of how power is managed in the 21st century. And perhaps the most important question is not whether America will protect Taiwan, but whether deterrence can hold without pushing the world toward confrontation. Because sometimes, the most powerful move in geopolitics is preventing the war that never begins.